Oh my god, I was mute until now? Why no one is saying anything? Oh, somebody said anything. My bad, guys. Holy shit. I have to edit the video on this one. Damn, I've been talking for 6 minutes. It's okay. So welcome everyone. Man, this live stream has a lot of fucking things to take care of. I was listening to music today before the session and I didn't want to get into the live, so I muted my mic. I forgot to unmute it. Let me know if you guys can hear me properly so I can actually start. Yeah. Let me know in the chat, please, if you can hear me. And oh, I have to actually add this. Yes, nice. Thank you. Thank you. So sorry if you were just listening to me without sound. I'm gonna go ahead and start all over again. So I was explaining the trades that we had on Friday on Euro NZD, Euro JPY, and NZD USD. We took a sell on all three, and Euro JPY did open the market with a gap, and the spread and the gap together took me out on the session changeover before even getting to these candles. So we are out of that one, and I'm not really interested in how it is looking right now. Although it's close to that level, we're gonna watch the behavior in this level, but I'm not entering on this. The second trade that we had was Euro NZD. Euro NZD, we also took a sell. Out of these three, the Euro NZD is something that I don't like right now. However, I took the chance, I took the trade, and it's not really invalid yet. Almost invalid, but not invalid yet. So that's why I'm staying in the trade. If I don't see a little bit of change momentum right now in within 30 minutes, 45 minutes, probably gonna close it, but we'll see. And the next one is NZD USD. This one is something I'm okay with it because in all other time frames, we are still looking good. On daily, we are bearish. On 3 hour, we are bearish. On 1 hour, we are bearish. The levels are being rejected nicely, but let's see how this candle gonna play out. And in 30 minutes, it does not look good. So market closed in profit for us, but then opened the gap even above our entry. The stop loss placement was pretty nice. Luckily, spread couldn't even hit it, and we are still in this one. I'm gonna take in on 15 minutes so you can see. It's important how they're gonna react around here. If price attempt to break right before session, our session, and then close below it. So if this fails to break, there's a big chance we start seeing bearish momentum on this. Keep in mind it's Monday, so they can't just consolidate and not do anything, right? That's very popular thing to do on Mondays. And the next pair that we were looking at was GBP NZD. This one, the on Thursday live session, you can go ahead and check. There's all dates and everything. We called this price of 2.28400 for a potential pending order buy limit to be activated, and with a more macro view. And I am not into this trade, but already if you put the pending order, it would have been in profit. There is nothing different than what we are doing on other pair. The only different is that we have the same expectations here. So like in NZD USD, if you wanted to have a pending order, you should have it on the level which would get activated. So in my system, you have two options to use these DMA and GPG levels, which I call it Jiponaji. The first way is to execute it manually, just watch the market like I do. And the second way is to do the analysis and find out the potential setups and potential stop on areas using DMA and levels. So for example, when 3 hour DMA is here. Let's talk about when price was around here. So if price was around here and you see it's bearish and you do have a level above here, which is just where the 3-hour DMA is, this would give you an opportunity to set a pending order with a stop loss above here and see if it's get activated. And that's how my bot is trading. My bot will identify the potential setup, potential stop on area, set the pending order, and then it doesn't do anything. Market will either activate it, and if the condition change, it will delete the pending order. But it's just two different way. It's really up to your personality on how you wanna take those trades. So out of the green lights, Euro JPY, I'm not really interested in it. GBP JPY, not a place that I want. It's definitely bullish. I love how it's getting into the momentum, and every time price, this is where I figured that my mic was out. But I was saying, I love how price gets far from yearly moving average, and every time price breaks the DMAs, but not even touching them, touching the yearly moving average, and comes right back up, there is a big chance that a new high is going to be created. Even though you can see it took them 85 days to break that high. But again, they came down and then a high was created. They break it and a new high was created. They break it and then came back up again. So it's possible for a new high. See? And this is a new update of DMA. We did it last week, which we moved WMA previously on 3-hour, which I also call it yearly moving average. We moved it into daily. So on daily, we can get a very obvious, clear, you can see it here. You can have a very obvious idea of price being in consolidation because they came together, or getting far from each other, which is a sign of momentum and trend. And then again, consolidation, momentum. And with you not drawing anything, and doesn't matter which pair you go, and you can see the same thing, momentum, consolidation, momentum, consolidation, momentum, consolidation. And this is on daily. That saves you 150 days of not taking any trade on GBP USD, simply because the direction is not clear, and then giving you 122 days of signal that it's just gonna drop. So for 150 days you're in a no trade situation, and then you becomes a trending market. And every time it becomes a trending market, just look at it. I've been back testing it off. Oh, that's too far. 2015, we won't open it. Let me find another. Yeah, here. Open this one. Not on 30. And 1 hour, but it does open it in here. You can see it's right here. And you can see it is perfectly aligned within each other. So exactly what we are doing right now, looking at direction between all different time frames. And this is, I think it's a great change to DMA, honestly. I think it's a great change to DMA. I'm not sure, I know I didn't see the daily DMA before, daily time frame a lot before. But now that I'm seeing it and paying attention to it, I definitely want to have yearly moving average down there. Let me know what pair you guys are trading today or watching, so I can go ahead and check it. I'm gonna go ahead the watch list all the way to the down and check it out, but I want to see what you guys are into. So GBP AUD, in my opinion, in 3 different time frame we are bullish, and in daily we are bearish. That says one thing: induction is in form. So you can expect the green one to be hit and ultimately purple one if they actually want to have a macro induction back. What I'm expecting right now is nothing. That's why it's in yellow light. Yellow light means direction is clear to me, but the placement for entry or the trade is not there. So execution part is not there, but the direction is there. That put it in a yellow light. Green light is when both of them are available. So this allows me to filter multiple pairs and have a clear watch list of what I want to watch during the week, what I don't want to really watch, and vice versa. So GBP AUD, nothing really for me. Euro AUD on the other hand, it looks good. It looks a beautiful sell. On Thursday, this is another example of what I was saying, but couldn't really do it on Thursday actually because of the way DMAs are. But I'm just trying to say, this area that you can see the VIX right here, this VIX could be the, especially this one. I think we spoke about this one and the rejection on here. On Friday they broke it, but then they opened below it. So I'm definitely bearish on this one, but I think it's either just gonna push without giving us an entry or opportunity, or if we want to be very kind to us, it will play around a little bit, maybe a little push to this level, and then coming back to retest the DMA or something to give us an entry. As of right now, not much. The only difference is I'm gonna push it to the green light because when I had it on yellow light, it was crossed up. Now it's crossed down on all other time frames. So the execution is getting close to. Let's take a look at AUD USD on daily. Finally, this return and balance looks like it's over because market kind of gapped up, and if it close around here, that means closing above all daily DMAs. 3 hour and 1 hour still bearish cross, but no respect from the candles. That's a good sign to think that daily is right. And notice that yearly moving average is definitely giving us the momentum vibe. So we were looking at the buys on AUD USD, but this stop hunt to the DMA messed it up. So it looks like we are back for this analysis, but we're gonna see. Not gonna rush into that. Just because we had an arrow up here doesn't mean market wanna go up. We just wanna wait and see how it's gonna play out. Let's take a look at gold. Gold had a gap up here right to the 3 hour DMA, as you can see. I think if they want to have any stop hunts before sell, it would be at 4,600. 4,600 could be a great pending order here with the stop about here, 4,600. So $25 in terms of gold, or $30 stop loss, and just taking the high would give you a 4 to 5. And if what I was expecting during all this, which is this yearly moving average here, it would be, there is a level right here which also makes it like here in daily. So if it hits the daily right here, this would play out nicely. And you can see the 3 hour looking nice too. So all we need to see, well, I think we will see, is a stop hunt. It's better to say that, because gold hardly just moves like that. And we had a gap open too, so a perfect stop hunt to the upside. Actually, let's not make the mistake on the euro JPY and set that pending order here. Guys, let me know what trade are you in. interested to see. So the pending order, sell limit, 4,000, sell limit 4,600. With the stop loss 630. Before we used to be able to trade even gold with 20-30 pips of stop loss, but that turned to 300 stop loss now. And it's still nothing. And it's still nothing compared to I mean, like it's like still very tight. I'm gonna do 4,300 for the TP. So this is it's gonna be, as I said, very tight stop loss. Pending order can be either missed or straight loss or a sexy sniper win. And if it wins, it's gonna give us well, I put it at 4,300, guys, here. So that would be about 11. So it gives us almost 1 to 10 if plays out. I have the pending order there. And don't risk too much, just 1%. That's at least my preference for 1%. And yeah, let's ship on. Let me see if it's. I can put it here. Now USD CHF. Now we are entering the red light. The red light means direction is not clear and the placement, also execution, is out of system. Looking at it, overall, I am in bearish trend. I won't be really interested to buys on this. Price just broke daily DMA. Other time frames becoming bearish too. Gonna give it a little more time to see what happened. Then GBP USD, love this. We are gonna start looking to see buys on this, but not today. Probably we're gonna wait for today and this candle closes. The 3-hour, 1-hour crossing. So we want to see them fully cross and then a retest. Vice versa. Still need time for probably Euro USD. Same thing. Nothing there. I'm not gonna waste time on the pairs that I already know there would be no setup on. So that's another loss. So most of the losses that I had was because price stopped the expansion and came to return. And I took the trade at that time as another take the trade, to continue the trend. And you can see just like AUD USD, this is literally like that. Thinking that it's going to continue and it just returned to the DMA. This is the process of returning to DMA. You see, we entered here after the rejection and then price decides to come back down and come back up again. So this was liquidity grab, inducing everyone a lot of things at the same time. What you see, what's important is that we didn't see it up here. Let's see, last week, Thursday or Friday. Thursday would be better. Thursday would have been a nice day to take a look at it. It looks like, or it wasn't clear to me, but yeah, still not interested. US dollar Canadian playing around that yearly moving average. I want to see how it's gonna play around there. Getting super close with the USD CAD, and it keep hitting it and coming back. Gives us a sign to leave it alone. Euro Canadian, it is, see, it's pushed up, returned to DMA, came back up, balancing right now. Recently just hit the DMA yearly moving average, and market opened the gap above all averages, right? So it definitely can start a bullish scenario as well. that makes me rethink what I see on UCAT, that price is consolidating about here to come back down like this. But looking at EuroCAT, that does not look like the case. And USD JPY, I do love it here. Came back above it. Currently coming back to DMAs. Every other DMA is crossed up. Why the hell are you on red? Come on here. So just as I was looking at this UJ, yeah, okay. Let's click out EuroCAD. EuroCAD becoming okay too. We can move it on yellow for now because the direction is becoming quite clear. Silver, nothing really on it. I think this is also gonna follow the gold. And the Bitcoin, I told you guys Bitcoin is bullish. And after changing DMA to daily, I actually regretted saying Bitcoin is bullish. And you see why. This literally came to close to yearly moving average as I was thinking it's becoming bullish, but then turned back down. 3 hour and 1 hour are all crossed down. I don't see it bullish anymore. For Ripple also, it is interesting because with this thing that we draw, and the way market looks like right now, it can literally make that perfect sell and then it's starting to become bullish. Well, we'll see. And 2 minutes to 30-minute candle close, which is the greatest time for US30. The golden time for US30 is 9:30 Eastern time. I have traders and friends that are literally coming to the market at 9, spend the time 30 minutes to look at US30 only. 9:30 they execute, between 9:30 to 10 they're out and gone. So and you can see this is the part that's between 9 to 11, but more. But this is at 10. Looks like the timing of the broker is a little messed up because it is looking okay on the other time frames. So it's 9. But you can see it here, a perfect rejection right before 9:30 and then giving you the entry. A lot of times if you go back this, you'll be surprised. And what I see right now on it is, honestly, I see it coming down a little bit, but it's bullish. The gap is here. I don't see it much. If so, you can just retrace here too to the DMA, getting ready for tomorrow. I have literally no idea about it, guys. It's literally middle of nowhere, above the DMAs, between the levels. Who am I to say what's gonna happen? Crystal is not in today. Alright, and lastly, oil. Oh, Jesus. Look at that gap. Crazy gap on oil, coming to $95. We'll see. I was thinking bullish on this one because of this. It is also with the yearly moving average looking bullish. Overall, not in lower time frame. Even on, I actually looking at it on hourly, I do like the respect to the levels. And the bullish engulfing that just closed. 30 minutes candle, you see. Actually, there is a one before that, but not just those. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Euro NZD, USD, and gold pending order for me. for today. So we're gonna have the like this, so we can watch them. NZD and NZUSD, and let's see if this Monday gonna be anything fun. Any question before I jump into my game? No? Alright, we go to game. And I actually need to copy this. I'm gonna make this a bit smaller. Sorry, I'm just fixing this thing. For tomorrow's. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna have to take the volume of this thing. So you won't hear it twice. Actually, that's so hardcore to start the day with. So one thing that I'm reconsidering also is that is my AI. It said that I have to stick to 1 hour, but I was checking, I was backtesting because I updated the DMA, and through my backtest I realized that not all of the trades and opportunities that we see are first of all in New York session, and some of them happens during the Asian session as well. Depends on the pair, mostly JPYs as I was looking at them. And if you got the DMA and level, make sure to go ahead and backtest it, the new one, because we made some nice changes on it. So I think one of the something funny I wanted to tell you guys. I realized recently that there is a big community of traders that are actually playing this game. Some of the best players of this game are already trader, and they show off their trades while trading this. So I'm happy to join their community. Soon we might have championship of trading while playing this game too. What a stupid bot. Should change the bot difficulty. And oh, about the, now that's so hard. About the prop firms, I actually went ahead and did a little bit of search about this prop firm as I was speaking with you guys, because you guys messaged me about it. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's really, really, really sketchy business right now. How easy you can they can just decline you for nothing, for literally nothing. They can just blame anything. The weather is not good, so we no longer can give you service. That's how easy it's for them. There's no regulation around it. There is nowhere you can go and kind of do anything about it. You know what I mean? That's the worst part about it. So I think the best for you to do is there's only FTMO, in my opinion, that has been known to pay out, not to mess up people. And oh, a best red flag, I figured the best red flag that you can quickly identify, um, funding program that is not going to be paying you is how they are selling the challenge to you. How are the rules? The easier the rules and the different scenarios that they have. For example, oh please can someone else join? This bots are stupid. Thank you. So for example, they be telling you, okay, challenge at 80% off. This rule doesn't exist anymore. You can get instant funding. One step challenges. 100K accounts for $200. All that stuff, it's literally a red flag. If they're begging you to buy that challenge, making it cheaper for you, giving you discounts left and right, coupon code on your emails, and all that things, it's all a red flag in my opinion. Two people, you can't even kill me. How stupid are you, bot? And you gotta be very careful about it. My friend has had experience, as I explained to you guys, with one of these brokers that did him dirty, and honestly, it was pretty hard for him. He was really pissed off. Um, he worked so hard to get into the to become funded, and then just to become funded, get couple payouts, and they tell you that we can no longer have you because you did something that he didn't even do. Made me. I wanna actually go to fight with them. I wanna start fighting these things and start exposing them on here. Why would you do that? And especially the worst one is sorry, is when it's a trader. Like, come on. Why would you be a trader and scam other traders for a funny account when you know they're gonna work so hard for it? Like, isn't it enough that people sell signals, manage accounts, and stupid things like that already? Give me your money, I give you 200% in a week. People fall for it. Don't do it, guys. Trading is hard by itself a lot. Trading is challenging by itself a lot. Like, don't don't do this. Your kid's gonna pay. Even if you don't pay, your kid's gonna pay. You're gonna see it in sickness. You're gonna see it in that money doesn't gonna be spent in the way that you wanna see. That's something I saw it multiple times during my life. The people didn't care where that money came from, and they couldn't decide where that money gonna go to because a lot of shit happens left and right, and they have to spend here and there, and they you get what I'm saying. Let's see the trades. NZD USD looking okay. Euro NZD not really. They're still respecting DMA on 3 hour. Sorry, 30 minutes. Leave me alone. I was talking and killing people. What's wrong with you? Weird bot. There's nobody in this room. That's why. What a stupid server. I'm acting as a warm up to it. It's a good warm up. Mhm. I'm still waiting for you guys to tell me what pairs are you trading. I want to take a look at them. Man, I used to have the biggest problem or most question I was being asked before was how much money do I need to start trading? And if you would tell them anything more than $500, they would just quit in the spot because they didn't have $500. And this funded accounts, prop firms are literally the reason for people, it's a reason for them not to quit. But then what? Came here. Chicken. KFC for the lunch. Another one. It's around 9:43 in 2 minutes. 15 minutes candle closes. Jesus. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. I have to do something I have to make another um layout for YouTube. I'm gonna add it to my to-do list so I don't have to keep changing this. So Euro NZD right now does not look great in lower time frame. Let's take a look at 15 minutes. Not looking good at all. And NZD USD on 15 minutes looking okay. Although both of them are crossed up, however, you can see how 15 minutes on NZD USD rejecting the levels start of the New York session and showing sell momentum at least. In 3 hour looking good. The 1 hour candle closed just like that, and in 15 minutes we're probably gonna have a bearish engulfing on daily, which is good for us. Looking at gold, still around there. Look, getting a little bullish. Not sure if it's gonna come up here or not. Let's see. And yeah, nothing really else. Don't like your NZD. GBP NZD close to the level. GJ still at that level. Nothing here. So your JPY, it is nicely hitting that level. I have no confirmation, or DMA is not in a place that I should enter. It's okay. Let's see. So nothing really here. So we're gonna put that on 15 minutes. Sorry, put this on Euro NZD and this one on NZD USD. Let's go. Yeah, so one thing, I was saying this. I'm probably not going to listen to my AI telling me I have to go for only 1 hour lives. Because honestly, in 1 hour, there's more to show. And you can't just sit there for 1 hour and just go, because you can technically, but there is a lot of stuff that can happen after 9, after 10, or once that 1 hour candle close, how it's gonna play out. So I might rethink the idea, and we might increase the live hours from 1 hour to 2 hour, or depending on how the market works. It's fun for me because I'm playing games, obviously, and that allows me not to be bored while just watching the trades. Still no one in this. Yanking, right? So we'll see. I need more engagements on the chats and people to make it more fun. But it's Monday, guys. I had a hard time waking up coming today because I don't trade Monday, but I didn't wanna um like I wanna continue showing up for these sessions regardless of setups, regardless of how I feel, regardless of how my trade turned out. So even if I'm in losing, I'm gonna show up, show up, show up. Simple as that. So I'm not gonna, because it's more of getting help by myself to become more disciplined. So and the USD looking like Jesus. Mhm. Somebody else killed them. That's a hardcore kill. Bought a slingshot kill. Inside USD going nicely. You're sorry, NZ, yeah, seriously? Oh, it's just 1 minute. Oops. It's the NZ USD running now. Yes. What the hell is it doing? This guy. Hope you guys are enjoying the game. Nah, I'm pretty much sure your NZ is gonna come and hit my stop. So it's about time I just get out of it. I wanted to hide. Somebody's with knife now. And he killed the knife. That is it, 52. 952. It's over. Nope. Let's see. Get quickly taking a look at that. Go to nothing. Yeah, just gonna leave them as is. What's gonna happen? We have about 7 minutes to candle close. Hourly 30 minutes and 15 minutes. Yeah, one more thing. I think the 3 hour time frame closes at like 11. So if we increase the live for 2 hour, we will see a 3 hour candle close as well, which is very important about, you know, what's gonna happen afterward, or if the setups is like worth keeping, you know. And to be honest with you, if I call something here to trade, I want to keep it for next day. I don't want to jump and make any changes, to be honest. I want to make sure that you guys see what I do and how I use them. So therefore, I wouldn't make much of a change. A new route I found here. It's pretty sick. Go all the way out here. Come here. Now you're at your base. Okay. um, I'm checking the charts too. Nothing really interesting on it yet. Let's get the knife. 4 minutes to candle close. What a great God to do that. And the USD officially getting down. Why? Supposed to be a check. Let me run. Finally. Stupid God. Dominate. Oh, I'm not first anymore. I'm cooked. Tell me I helped. This is the God. Oh, I really cannot close. You gotta go. Alright. That was the hardcore. Oh, I'm second. Nice. Let's go to charts. Hourly candle closed. Change the setting. Go on Euro NZD. 30-minute close. Bullish engulfing above the MA. 3 hour. We have one more hour left for 3 hour candle. And on 1 hour, the DMA is bearish. Candles are above it. So it kind of does look like they want to go down. They feel the gap. You know, activated the order above the high of Friday. That could be a scenario. But we have still time to see. The NZD USD looking alright. I love that. Bearish engulfing, rejecting level, closing below DMA. On 30 minutes too. Looking great. And gold, not doing anything really. Not much on gold. Let's see US30. What did it do? Nothing too. I'm not surprised. It's Monday. And the year JPY looking perfect. Son of a bitch. If I had my stop loss above the level, we would be saved. Not sure after this candles comes up and the spread and shit, but yeah, we'll see. And the GJ also hit this perfectly. Ends at the yeah, that's pretty much it with the check. So yeah, we're gonna keep on these two trade. I don't think I'm gonna close any of them. Maybe your NZD, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna wait for a 3-hour candle to see if this candle stay closed anywhere above the high. I might close it, but I might just let it to go to a stop loss too. Thank you guys for joining. Sorry for the start of a session that we hadn't. Well, I was mute. I'll try to edit it. But it's gonna take an hour or so for YouTube to process that. So if you're watching it and you had some silence time at the start, I'm sorry.